Hello there, Internet. As you can see, I'm outside. It's a beautiful day. I have some flowers behind me. I don't know what they are. I think they're not sunflowers exactly. I'm not sure what they are, but there's quite a few of them. Well, I was teaching Boston Legal today, and after class I went and saw Mr. Solomon's video about me. What an honor it is to finally be spoken of, although in a derogatory way, by someone I actually used to admire quite a bit here on YouTube. And I wasn't even going to respond to him, his latest email, because actually he's emailed me I would say he's emailed me more than I've emailed him. And he has to be left alone in his last email, and I obliged him by not even responding to that email. But and it's very funny because after watching his email, I realized he is really a devious little character. So anyway, back to Boston Legal for a minute. I was watching Boston Legal, and I couldn't. I was trying to figure out who is Greg Solomon most like. Is he like Denny Crane, always saying his name, thinking it means something, and has he has the beginning stages of Alzheimer's disease, which I might also have, but I don't think I do yet. Yeah, Denny Crane, Greg Solomon. Amazing, delusion of self-grandeur, I would say. Or is he like Edwin Poole, who appeared in the first episode and then had to be hospitalized due to the fact that he'd just gone nuts. And someone actually made that comment in one of my videos saying, maybe that's where Greg has been all this time, this past year. Maybe he was hospitalized. Maybe Renato's last beating put him in the hospital. And that would explain Mr. Solomon's uncomfortable obsession with Mr. Renato. I mean, and I told him this in an email. I said, you'd probably come off better if you weren't so one-sided about Mr. I mean, it's obviously he's vindictive. He doesn't care. He'll do anything to get his revenge on Mr. Renato after the ass kicking he got last time. And and I've told Renato this too. Mr. Renato is so. Why am I saying Mr. Renato? Mr. Robinette. Sorry, Renato has been so contradictory that you could easily contradict. You could easily agree with something he said because he says so many things that But all of us do. I mean, we change our mind. You could say you're changing your mind. Contradiction. Whatever. Anyway, I actually have class in a few minutes, and I'm packing tonight and going to America. Yay! But let me get back to this. Is Mr. Solomon like Alan Shore, who's just quite capable of despicable, underhanded manipulations, but tries to come off as a good guy. I don't know. After seeing his last video, I would say he's more like Alan Shore because he stole my video, my ideas right out of my emails. I mean, let me see if I can find this here. I printed it out for myself, so I had proper notes, so I could, not stray too far off the train of thought that I have trouble staying on here. Let's see. I wrote him actually a quite thoughtful email because one of his emails, he wrote me out of the blue. First, he wrote me, and I made that video response, and I said, I can't take you seriously. You're threatening to sue me. I can't take you seriously. I'm sorry, but I made a video response. I hope you enjoy it. Mr. Solomon said, "Sorry, I have neither the time." This is a quote. "Sorry, I have neither the time nor the inclination to watch it." And I wrote him back, "Thanks, Greg. Keep being yourself. You're precious." Good barbecue recipe, by the way. And actually, it was a pretty good barbecue recipe. Then he wrote me out of the blue. And, I don't know why, because I was pretty much done with it. And he said, "Phony, that woman is such a phony and a hypocrite." And blah, blah, blah. And I won't even go into that. But he goes on and on saying she's a liar. And, she's a hypocrite and a liar. But he won't say the word liar in his video, though he will put it in email. So, if she's not lying, then there's some good. I've got some good material that maybe some lawyer would like to see. I wrote him back. Look, I obviously hurt his feelings because his mail just seemed really whiny, and I was surprised to get it. And his last sentence was, "Look at her. You can even see the arrogance and bitterness in it." And I'm sorry. Let me preface that. Well, let me back up a little bit. First, he says, "So here we have a woman who is disingenuous, a hypocrite, and a liar. And what do? You run to her defense with a video and refer to me as a liar. Look at her face. You can see the arrogance and bitterness in it." Whatever. He seemed actually quite upset. And now maybe I'm reading the emotion into the email, which is possible, as he seems to read emotion into my video, which I think is pretty strange. But anyway, whatever. I will put all this in the over here so you can check it out yourself. Then I wrote him back, and I'll pretty much sum it up by saying, "Look, I've got no beef with you, Greg. Maybe her DMCA was false. I don't know, but You were hypocritical, I told him, by removing my video response, and now I discovered actually he's blocked me. I don't know why. I didn't write anything nasty to him. And if you look at my last video, it's labeled as comedy. Whatever. I don't care. And I did make it on the way to work one take. I didn't put any thought. He's got me. I could have made that a much better video, but whatever. I don't really care that much. Obviously, he takes this quite seriously, so I think I should respect him a little bit more by giving him a better attempt. I actually took some notes here. Anyway, this is the funny part. I'm not begging for Mr. Solomon's attention, but at the end of his last email, and you can read this over there, he says, when you call someone a liar, there are repercussions. I thought he misspelled it. Sorry, I was trying to catch him on a misspell. Such is life. I suppose that is a threat of a lawsuit again, which is funny, I think. I really can't take that seriously. Victor, I don't consider you a friend or an acquaintance. Well, you are an acquaintance because you know who I am. That's what an acquaintance is, right? Or even someone I'd care to know. So let's let this communication be our last with each other. And I didn't even respond to that. And then he blocked me, apparently, because I was going to leave him thanks for the shout out on his last video, but he blocked me. I was sub to him and he just lost a subscriber. I do have to thank all those people who've come over after that. Now, someone has suggested to me that Mr. Renetto is like Tyrannosaurus Rex in that he's a dinosaur. And maybe that's why I move around a lot to make sure that he can see me. Because Tyrannosaurus Rex, he can't see if you sit still. But I was wrong about that. Apparently he can see me. Now let's get to the notes on the last video that he took. Okay, well, first of all, you take yourself too seriously. Come on, Greg, it's a beautiful day. Why don't you outside enjoying your life? Let's see, yeah. So yeah, he took all my ideas from that email and basically threw them back in my face and then blocked me and prevents me pretty much from defending myself. So, well, not really, man, I'm doing it now. Let's see, but honestly, my subscribers don't really care about you, Mr. Solomon. Obviously, they much prefer watching my dog take a bath, which I'll prove in a few days. Now, the other things, I'm going to go through his accusations and defend myself one by one. And this will be a long video, boring video. So if you're not interested, click off now and wait for the Sumo video, which is coming soon, or the Maggie video, which is coming soon. First, he says that my inconsistencies of my last video. Yeah, come on. Okay, the other thing was I had a doctor's appointment the other day. And I'm in a rush, I had too much coffee, nothing to eat because I was not supposed to eat anything before the doctor's appointment. It was just a checkup. Nothing's wrong with me, don't worry, I'm not going to die. And I was full of caffeine, so that racist comment about a dog in a Chinese restaurant, is that what it was? I don't remember. Shaking like a dog, that was pretty cute, but, well, I don't think my Japanese friends would appreciate that. No, they don't eat dog here, but everyone thinks that. I'm getting off the subject, sorry. Let's try to stay focused so I can, be respected by Mr. Solomon again. Ooh, cute girls, hello. Okay, the other thing he said was I made the same video. I made the last two videos in the same day. I guess he was trying to imply that I was desperate or something. Actually, they're 2 different days. I'm wearing 2 different shirts and they're posted on 2 different days. I don't even understand what the point of that was. You lied again. You lied again, Greg. You said the title was Master of the F-Bomb. No, I said you were Master of the Polite F-Bomb. Because I am I'm convinced that instead of, well, a lot of people say the F word in their videos, and you are able to basically do the same without using expletives. And I don't know if I respect it or if you, it could be just being dishonest what you're doing. Why don't you just say it? Because that's what you're doing. I think. My opinion. I gotta say my opinion. You're gonna sue me again. Okay, apparently the whole premise of my first video, the entire premise, he likes using these really inflammatory words, was that he had posted his video on live video. That wasn't it. It was about you being a gentleman. Look, we've got enough problems with big companies suing us and taking down our videos, Viacom and that crap, without fighting each other. And you've got to have this counter DMCA against this woman. Now, yeah, I wouldn't have bothered DMCAing you, but you could have politely taken the video down when she asked you to. And because you did lie in that video title, you said, a lady accuses Renetto of plagiarism, and that is a lie. And I'm sure someone will back me up. She did not say that. You lied. That makes you a liar. I also did not post 2 videos on one day. You're a liar. Greg Solomon is a liar. Nobody cares. Nobody can understand enough English around here. Incriminating. Yeah, I said congratulations. Don't pat yourself on the back about finding a way around the DMCA. Look, I push my glasses. Doesn't bother you? They don't fit. You know why my glasses don't fit? Because I wear a motorcycle helmet every day, and it loosens them up. All right? Are you satisfied now? Should I tighten them every day just for you? Let me see. Go back here. Okay. The fact that you found out a way to put links in the sidebar is not a big deal. I've done it too to live video, but not for a DMCA video. I did it to my own video on April Fool's Day. All right? That video is down now because of other reasons. It has nothing to do with you. So that's not incriminating. Oh, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. You know, maybe your viewers remember who Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood is, but I don't think my viewers do. And you are the hypocrite. Those are the words I gave you in my email. You thief. Oh, this is plagiarism. You basically stole my email. Glaring inconsistencies. The only glaring inconsistency is you, Mr. Tom. You don't even remember me. You emailed me when you came back and you promised me you were going to make a video in a few days. I'll be making a new video in a few days when I welcomed you back. I do welcome you. I'm still glad you're back. I mean, I don't mind this. I don't mind if you call me a clown on video. It doesn't bother me any. Obviously, it really got your goat, though. Yeah, so you lied there again. Anyway, I have to question your decision the entire... Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, the unnecessary... the unnecessary movements? Mr. Solomon, this is a visual medium. In your videos, you're barely moving. If the flowers were moving in the back, you wouldn't even know if this video were a video or a picture. Yeah, man, you're like a zombie in your give me a break. That's what you're splitting hairs. What's that? So what? I'll turn my video upside down. Big deal. It's a visual medium. I should spit on the screen. Give you guys a little more excitement. Don't you know how to entertain people? Yeah, and then you go and explain why you delay speaking and how your camera doesn't sync up. Look, I did it again. And that's something I mentioned at the last part of my second video, which you say you didn't watch. Sounds like you lied again, buddy. Oh! Let's see what else. Then at minute 8 minutes and 15 seconds, you claim that you state that for all practical purposes, that your MCA is no longer DMCA. Your video is no longer DMCA because you found a workaround. I found a workaround around it. I'm so smart. I found a workaround it. So it's practically, for practical purposes, DMCA is not even valid anymore. So why are you bothering to counter DMCA? You just like frivolous lawsuits? Okay, let's say that you're right and her lawsuit is frivolous. Why are you going to bother counter DMCAing her? You want to waste your money on a lawsuit? Boy, you got a lot of spare money. Send some my way. You're a hypocrite, you're a liar, and you're a blocker. So sue me that. Yeah, shaking like a dog in a Chinese restaurant? I don't know. I can't read my notes. It's funny how you say that my reality bites is being untruthful. Why don't you just say she's a liar? It's the same thing. And then you point out her age. I think we should applaud anyone over 20 that's on the internet, because the average, there's so many young people on here that we need more people that are a little bit over the 30-year-old age line there. I think we should. And actually, young people, you guys should get the fuck off the internet and go outside and have some fun. What are you doing on the internet wasting your time? Old geezers like me and Greg Solomon, we're the ones that should be out here having all the fun. Because we put in our time. We got the spare time to make these videos now. You young folks, you got to get off the goddamn internet. Go outside and have some fun. What you doing? Go on and get laid. Yeah, that her age is irrelevant, Mr. Solomon. Talk about arrogance. And then you say, where did they dredge me up? Implying I come from the gutter. Oh my God. I do have friends in low places, by the way. Nobody dredged me up. Nobody asked me to make that video about you, Mr. Solomon. It was my pleasure to do it. It was my pleasure to receive your whiny little emails. As for checkers and chess, I do have a chess game for you. I think you'll enjoy very much. I told you I couldn't take you seriously, and I'm really sorry because, when I first came on YouTube, you had 4,000 subscribers, and I had 40 or 50, and I actually made a song for you. I actually played you a song and you approved it, and you said, I think you said thank you. A lot of people liked it, actually. It was when I was, I wasn't very comfortable in front of the camera, and I wasn't very comfortable speaking English on camera. I was speaking Japanese before that. Yes. Anyway, I think this video has gone on long enough. Yeah, the other reason I talk quickly is to get to the point. And I'm sorry this is so long, but hey guys, more videos coming soon that have nothing to do with Mr. Solomon. Mr. Solomon, I don't care what you do. You'll never get another video out of me. But I did enjoy our little interchange. I am glad you're back. Good luck to you. I highly, highly hope you kind of take some of my advice to heart and don't be so vindictive about Mr. Renetta, because it just makes you look like a Looney Tunes. It really does. Okay, you guys have a good day. I'm going to be on an airplane tomorrow, but I do have one sumo video to load up, which I will do after this one. See you later, guys. Bye. What's wrong, Max? Didn't make it, huh?